Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Mrfatpepper and it is 1 a.m. on a Friday night, or I guess Saturday morning, and I'm by myself smoking and playing Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. And I just thought, well, maybe I'll record something and show you guys something, because I feel like I haven't been really active the past couple weeks, and so I just kind of felt bad. But I've been playing a lot of Deadfire, dude. I really have. So I just thought I'd show you guys what it's about. I don't know if you know about this game, but it's a CRPG made by Obsidian. It's a sequel to the first game, which is just called Pillars of Eternity. And this one, it's really cool. It's party-based.
What is it?
With like tons of customization, tons of role-playing options. But what kind of sets this one apart from other games... Let me go ahead and turn the music down, actually, real quick. This music's... I can't, hear myself, which is not that important, but fuck it.
What is it?
What is it?
Yes?
Yes. So, what separates this game from other CRPGs, really, is the fact that it's basically fantasy pirates. There's muskets and cannons, and there's elves and fucking
what is it? As you wish.
half elves, and there's like these there's these different races called like godlikes, which that's actually what my character is, which you can't fucking see there. Right here he is. This is what he looks like. He's green. He's a tree man, and he is a witch. So his class is, he's a mix between barbarian and cypher, which is really good. He's really good in combat, does a lot of damage.
Well,
I have my tank, which is the guy from the first game, a deer. I have my priestess, who has a fucking musket, dude. Look at this. Bro, get out of town, dog. Look at that. Got her a fucking really good weapon, man. And the armor, it's so cool. Like, the only other RPG that I can think of that kind of has like this type of style going is Greedfall, really. At least in recent memory. There's probably some game out there where it's pirates and fantasy, but this one really takes it to the next level. It really does. This is my wizard. But bro, check it out, dude. He got the wand or the scepter in one hand, dog, and then the other, bro, he just has the fucking pistol, bro. He's ready to just fucking shoot up. He's ready to get the party started for sure, all right? He's full DPS too, so he does a lot of damage. And I'll show you a little bit of combat, because the combat in this game is pretty interesting. And the funny thing about this game is, or I guess I should tell you the reason why I'm playing it. So, this game came out in 2018, and I actually bought it in 2018 when it came out, because I had played a little bit of the first one before. I didn't beat the first one, but I still played a little bit of it, and I liked it enough. And then when I was seeing like promotions for this one, I was like, oh my god, this looks so cool. Like, I want this game. So I bought it, and I thought I got really far, but coming back to it this year, I realized I didn't get far at all. You know? I really didn't explore any of the worlds, or really understand any of the mechanics, because this game has so many. There's so many things that this game does with the ship combat and the fact that it's not really D&D, it's like its own thing. So it has like different types of rules, and there's different spells, and there's lots of different classes, and you can multi-class and mix stuff, and there's crafting, and there's a lot of stuff. This is the overworld when you got your ship. I still have the basic ship, which is called the Defiant. It's the first ship you get in the game. But surprisingly, it's like really good for ship combat, because even though you can fight bigger ships with like more guns and more crewmates, you can kind of set this thing up to where you fuck those things up pretty easy. I might show you some of the ship combat, because it is a little different. But back to my story is the game came out, and I was playing it, and I really did like it. I was hooked on it. And, you know, I put like maybe 20 hours into it back then. But, 2018 was like a really weird year for me. It's probably one of the worst years of my life, honestly. And around the time when I started playing this, and when I was playing Dark Souls Remastered, because the remaster just came out as well. I was playing this and Dark Souls Remastered, and I beat Dark Souls Remastered, and then I was going to just solely focus on this game. Some shit happened, and my life kind of turned upside down, and it was pretty crazy, to say the least. And I just didn't play games, like, at all. Like, I went through, like, a pretty good portion of that year just not touching anything. Until I got like really sick at the end of that year, and I started playing Skyrim just because I was bored. But I completely forgot about this game, you know? I really did. Like I which is a shame, because it's really a good game, man. And I better pause so I'm not spending money on my crew. All right, so I forgot about this game, and what is it? That was 2018. 6 years later, you know, I saw a YouTube video. Somebody made a YouTube video, and it said, after you beat Baldars Gate 3, play this, and it's Deadfire. And I don't know who the name of the video, but I'll put like a picture up or whatever. That is, if I even like put this video out. I could just be recording this and just hide it forever. Like, who knows? But I forgot about this game, and I saw this dude's video, and I was like, oh my god, I have to play Deadfire, dude. I never finished it. I never beat it. And so I re-downloaded it. And, you know, I kind of just wanted to have a game that I'd play by myself, where I didn't have to record. I didn't have to, like, talk or make jokes all the time, or, you know, like I usually do with my other playthroughs with like Oblivion and Kingdom Come, you know. And because sometimes when you get off work or you get home, you know, it can be kind of hard to record those Let's Plays sometimes, because I don't know what's wrong with me, but the past like few months, I feel like I've been just being lazy with this channel, and I feel like I've just been lazy in general, and I haven't really had a lot of motivation to do a lot of things. And people are probably going to be like, oh, it's because you're smoking, like that's why. Well, no, because I wasn't smoking at all, and I, you know, for the better part of a year, and I was still kind of feeling like this. So it's just like with work and family stuff, and it's been like a little weird this year too. But it hasn't been horrible. There's been a lot of blessings, and I'm grateful. But I just wanted a game to kind of get lost in, and I didn't have to talk. You know, I don't have to talk the entire time. And I enjoy doing that when I make those other videos. I really do. But I don't want to just be in these types of moods and try to record a video, because I feel like I'm going to half-ass it, and they're just going to suck, you know? And I don't want you guys to go through that at all. I don't. I would hate to watch. If I were you, I'd hate to watch a video like that, you know? So, I don't. So, this is a game I was like, I'm going to play it for me. Just kind of, when I'm going to chill out and just get lost in the world, get lost in the sauce. And oh my God, dude, this is a good game. If you like RPGs, if you love role-playing games, and if you haven't played this, I highly recommend it. It is so good. It is so good. And the reason why it's so good is because the team that's behind it, you know. Obsidian that's a merchant ship. I could attack them, like straight up. But honestly, let's not do that because I don't want to fuck up my faction standings. Yeah, there's like factions and they all have like reputation. Like you have a reputation with like all the different factions and all the companions, and there's like it's really cool. I'll show you a little bit about it. But while we're talking, let's do a little quest. Let's do a bounty quest, and I'm gonna try and not spoil too much of the story. So let's do this bounty quest. All right, he's raiding coastal villages south. Okay, south of the city. So we're gonna go down here. Oh, here's where he's at. Oh yeah, he's right here. We're gonna go fuck this dude up. I'll show you ship combat in a minute, or like later. But the reason why it's a good RPG is because of the team that's making it. Because Obsidian, even with the first game, they did such a good job. But this one, oh my God, dude, this is a prime example of just a great sequel that just takes everything that the first game did right and just improved upon all of those things. And all the things that weren't so good, they I don't know if they got rid of every single one because I haven't beat the first game, but some of them they did get rid of. Who's this? That's the motherfucker I gotta kill? Bro, this guy's huge. Oh, fuck. Wait. Nope. Wait. So, alright. So, let me explain the combat, and then we'll go back into talking about Oblivion. Or, not Oblivion. Obsidian. My bad. So, the combat, they do have two different styles of combat. Which, the crazy thing about that, if you buy this game, you are getting a game from start to finish that has two completely different styles of combat that you can choose from at the very beginning of the game. They have the original, which this is the version I'm playing. It's real-time combat with pause. So, you know, you give your companions commands, you give yourself commands, and it all plays out in real time, and you use the spacebar to pause and unpause the game during combat. And you even have a little combat speed thing right here, so you can slow down the combat speed, because it is kind of fast, or if it's too slow, you can speed it up. And the second version of the game that you can choose is turn-based, and the entire game is in turn-based. And it changes, if you choose the turn-based mode, it changes a lot of the combat mechanics, obviously, and it changes the way a lot of things work, like spells and weapons. And because of that, by buying this game, in a weird way, kind of, you're getting like two separate games in one, which is crazy. And the amount of content you get in this game is insane. But I'll show you the real-time combat real quick.
We got trouble, folks.
We got trouble. And I should have buffed. I don't know why I didn't do this. I'm not really thinking. All right, so my character, he's a barbarian, right? So I paused it. It's at the start. I have some injuries, especially on my main character. He's like... yeah, he's got a gaping wound, and he's got bruised ribs. So he's kind of going through it, but it's okay. We're going to win. And so I'm activating his frenzy mode, which is going to put him in, like, he's going to go beast mode, dude, on these things. And then Indar, dude, I just have him as a fighter. You can multi-class him as a swashbuckler. And I didn't do that. He's just a tank, pretty much. But look at this dude. Bro, look how fucking sick his shit is, bro. Look at this. And he's a tank dude, so he's got lots of health. But he does damage. I got these really good swords for him. And so he does really good damage. And he has this one move called Mule Kick. Oh my god. Dude, this thing is amazing. I was able to use this move on this giant worm battle. There was this giant, like, worm thing that I had to fight, dude. And I was just thinking, I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to try this out on him. And in no way did I think this move was going to work on this thing. Because it's like the size of a building, dude. It's huge. The boss. And, oh my god, dude. Fucking... It worked on this big boss. And it knocked the boss on its ass. And it was hilarious. But Mule Kick, dude, is god tier, man. I love this. And so I'm going to open up with that. And this chick, she is the mage. So I'm going to have her give us some protection. Or actually, no. I'm going to have her debuff this enemy. Debuffs are important in this game. You really want to incorporate debuffs. And then my wizard, I'm going to have him use Chain Lightning. Because that's actually been pretty useful. And this is my paladin. She's kind of like an off-tank. But she's pretty cool. I actually really like her. And so I assigned moves. Now I'm going to go ahead and unpause it. And you see how it's like kind of slow. And so my character, my main dude, he activated Berserk mode. So you can't see his health. And it's doing damage to him every second. But he does like insane shit. Watch this. I'm using this Soul Annihilation on this motherfucker. Boom, baby! You see that? It might not look like a lot, but that's a lot. Oh shit, what am I? Okay, we're gonna use this one now. Yeah, you see he got knocked on his ass? Oh, we got some more, points. Okay. Use this. Yeah. Oh, I'm out of the bucket.
That's not very helpful.
What are you talking about? Throw it. Yeah. Hell yeah, baby.
I didn't think you had the nerve.
I didn't think you had the nerve in you. I didn't think you had the balls. You can see how the combat, it's a little different.
Leave it to me.
And, oh, hell yeah, bro. He's dropping some loot. Oh, yeah, I gotta talk about the pets. But I'll get to that in a minute. But the combat's a lot of fun, dude. It's really weird because it's very different the way it works. But it's really, really fun once you get into it. And I don't understand everything about the combat, dude. You could point to, like, focus. I still don't even fucking really understand how focus works. There's a bunch of buffs that these people can do, and it's like, it gives people inspiration. Like, tons of moves. Like, look at this. Summary. This is her tree. Alright, so there's tons of things. Like, what is it? A call for divine favor that grants the insightful inspiration to allies in the area of effect. I don't even know what the fuck inspiration really means. Like, I really don't. And I've been playing this for, like, going on 40 hours, dude. This playthrough. And I still haven't even really, like... I haven't explored the entire map yet. I haven't done much of the main story. I haven't even really done that many side quests, dude. I'm only level 11. I think level 20 is the max. So it's crazy how much shit is in this game. But the reason why it's so good, bro, is because Obsidian really goes above and beyond with their RPGs. And even though they might not have the budget a lot of the times to make something insanely huge, they try to make up for it in other areas, you know? And so, like, a big difference between this game and, like, let's say Baldurs Gate 3 is Baldurs Gate 3, one of its best strengths is the fact that it has a lot of cutscenes. Like, it has a lot of cutscenes, and there are tons of cutscenes for different choices you make for literally all the time. Every time you're talking to a character, or every time a character animation is happening, or there's some quest where you're doing something and you're talking to somebody and they do... There's tons of animations, bro, for so much shit. And that costs a lot of money. It was like, I think they said it was easily like $100 million for the budget for that game, and it's probably more, honestly. So Pillars of Eternity, you know, I think these are Kickstarter games, so they don't have big budgets, so they don't do tons of animations. You know, when you're talking to characters and something's happening, or they're moving around, or, you know, they get angry, or they have an expression, you don't see it. What it does is, in the text box, it describes what's happening. But it does it really well. And the writing in this game is extremely creative. And it's very good for an RPG. Oh shit, let me show you the... I think this motherfucker is going to try and attack me. I guess not. Oh, am I flying there? I'm not. So you can get different flags for different factions, and you can fly them so they won't attack you. But I guess because I just started doing their quest line that they're not going to attack me anymore. Which is kind of crazy because they were fucking trying to take my shit all the time. But, yeah, no, this game really has good writing. And it's not completely voice acted, but every character that you really need to talk to is voice acted. So it works, you know? Like, it's not all the side characters that don't really have any cutscenes or dialogue or quests, but the ones that matter, they do. And there's enough voice actors in the game to where it doesn't sound like two people voice acting every single character. Let me go back to the city. But, it's a really good game, man. The first time I came to the city, bro, I went to this place called the Gullet, and there was a homeless person, and they were it seemed like they were asking for, like, money or food. And my character, I was like, all right, I'm trying to be nice or whatever, so I was like, all right, well, here's some money so you can buy some food. And then the lady, the homeless lady, she's like, you think I need your money? And she's like, she gets mad at you for trying to give her money. And one of the reasons why I love this game so much is because one of the options I got to respond to her after she said that was to straight up just call her an ungrateful bitch and then kick her in the face. Oh, man, dude. This game really lets you be an asshole. If you want to be an asshole, this game is for you, dog. You can be evil. You can be a dick. You can be a villain, for real. And it gives you so many different options for how you want to interact with the world. And the reactivity is pretty cool because it has these systems, right? Where you have reputation, or reputation, or what? I can't talk, bro. And it's not even just with the factions and your companions, but also there's like these dispositions. And so pretty much when you make certain dialogue choices, you're going to get a chance to be stoic. Be shady. Like if you're trying to be a shady character, be rational, passionate, honest, diplomatic, cruel, clever, benevolent, and aggressive. Like you get all these different options for choices on how you can react. And based on the ones you choose, obviously you see like these meters fill up. And when these fill up, it changes the way characters you haven't met yet that like hear about you through the game world or whatever, it changes how they think about you. If you are known as like an asshole, people, when you talk to them for like, let's say you meet somebody who's going to give you a new quest and they've heard about you before, they're going to think you're a dick. It's like, oh yeah, I've heard about you. You're a fucking piece of shit. Because you've done choices, right? So it's kind of like the moral system from like other games where you have like good and evil. But in this case, you have so many different versions. So it's not really just black and white. Like you could be a stoic type of person where you're not really emotional at all. You're just, you're stoic. And it's pretty cool, dude. I like that. Also, another thing I like is the pet system, dude. Why the fuck, all right, do other games not have this? Bro, you can find abandoned... Oh my god, oh yeah, I forgot I picked up a bear. Dude, you can find abandoned animals just throughout the world, right? And you can add them into your pet slot, and they give you bonuses, dude, and they come on your travels with you. Like, dude, this is Kaz, bro. He gives me a +1 in stealth and survival. And, dude, it goes to all the party members. So this stacks to all the party members. I picked up this dude named Grog. He's like a little troll. I picked him up at the bottom of a volcano. And look at this. Bro, my own little buddy, dude. Look at him. He's not moving. Oh, now he's moving. He's off. He's on his way. Oh, yeah. Look at him go, baby. Hell yeah. But, yeah, that's him, dude. And he gives me +1 to resolve. That's to every single character in my party. I also have some stray cats. I got Luddle, dude. Let's see what Luddle does. He gives me +1 to perception, which is really good because this character... his main stat is perception. Let me show you. Summary. Yeah, perception. He's actually got it at 21 because of the cat now. Before that, I had it at 20. And the reason why is because I want to land like all my hits with my weapons. But yeah, so the Luddle dude is really good for my character, but that goes to all my companions when I go out traveling. And I think you can get tigers, because in the first game they had like the same system, and you can get tigers and I think wolves and other shit. I have like some other dogs that I found. Yeah, +1 to might. Look at them. And they can't die. And they stay with you through thick and thin, so they truly are your best friend, and they'll be with you to the very end, dude. When your party gets wiped by some bullshit, they're still there, on right there. And there's a bear. I just got this one. He's a little baby. He's a little baby bear, dude. I rescued him, man. He was gonna die if it wasn't for me. And so what other RPG game with pirates lets you be the captain of your own ship? You can be good or evil, fucking just raid people and take their shit, or you can be a hero and you can rescue little cub bears, dude, and you can take them on your adventures. What other game lets you do that, man? It's insane. And fucking, oh my gosh, dude, the crew interactions in this game are so interesting and cool. But first of all, with the pets, before I get off the pets, I wish other games did this. Oh, +8 to fortitude. Holy shit. That's pretty good. But yeah, other RPGs should definitely do this. But the interactions with your crewmates, dude, when you're sailing like on the seven seas, you get like these prompts that come up. So like it could be like, oh, there's 2 crewmates fighting on the deck, or there's crewmates playing a game in the hold and they're asking you to come play, or hey, there's the crew, they want you to talk to them about something that happened, like give them a speech. And there's other ones, man. And not too long ago, when I was swimming, or not swimming, when I was traveling, I got a knock on my cabin door, right? When I was in my cabin, it was a prompt, and it said a crewmate wants to come inside. And so I let him in, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And the crewmate is like, I just thought you could use some company in your bed tonight, if you know what I mean. And then it said that they were like fixing to take their belt buckle off. And the fucking person who did that was this fucking bro. It was this fucking old dude right here, bro. This fucking old ass motherfucker was trying to get me to fuck him in my cabin. And I was like, what the fuck is this dude doing in here? I've given him no interactions to make him think that I would do this. Why is he trying to take his pants off in my cabin? What the fuck? And dude, the options it gave me, it gives you so many options. So first of all, you can do it if you want, but there's like 7 other options, and one of them was get your ugly ass out of my cabin, dude. And I chose that one. I kicked him the fuck out, and then I got this other one for, it was like the same prompt, but it was for one of the girls. It was for, where the fuck is she? It wasn't for Vela. I think she's on the deck. It was for one of these girls. But she basically, it was the same thing, and I was like, all right, sure, let's see what happens. Since you're not a fucking 80-year-old man, let's see where this goes. And it's pretty cool. The interactions you have are really interesting. The way the ship stuff works is just really cool. Especially like storms. So there's these things that can pop up on the map. Let's see if I can find one. These right here, these storms right here. You can't really see it because of the fog, but these move. And if you get caught in one of these things, oh my god, dude, that shit can fuck you up. Because you have provisions, right, on your ship. You have cannonballs, you have repair supplies, you have water, and you have food. If you get stuck in a storm, that storm can last weeks. And you and your crewmates can just be stuck in it, and it can cause you to lose supplies. It can cause your ship to start flooding, and even if none of that happens and you're just stuck in the storm, you can't get out of the storm until it's finished. Or until, like, if you're really good at piloting, you can kind of get out of it. But it's really hard. And you can just lose resources. You can literally fucking lose your shit and starve to death. And you also have a morale system for your crew. And if your morale, if it goes really low, they can start a mutiny and try to kill you. So it's really crazy, man, how much shit goes into this game. And this is why I like it so much, man, because it still has the fantasy aspect. It still has wizards and elves and godlike creatures and all the magic shit, dude. And then it has muskets and guns and pirates and, like, who doesn't fucking like pirates, man? Everybody loves pirates. And actually, let's resupply. Let's buy some stuff. Just in case. And, where was I saying? But yeah, no, it's really good. I'm really enjoying this game. And, just put this. Okay, that gives me some water. I'll try to show you all the ship combat. But yeah, this has been a really chill game to play. The role-playing aspect is there. The combat is really good. I really like it. The depth for character creation is really interesting. Let's do another. Kill him for a bounty. Let's do one with a ship. I want a ship. Okay, this bitch. Alright, around... Okay, I think I have that. Is this them? No, we gotta get their ship. That's not them. Because if you discover them already, then they'll show up. Oh, this is him, right? Yeah, this is him, this motherfucker. Come get his ass. But yeah, no, this has been a really... What the fuck? You're not going after him. What are you doing? What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I guess we're doing this like this. But yeah, no, this has been a really chill game. Just kind of play, you know, when I just kind of want to just like not really think about stuff, you know. Just not like, you know, just kind of get lost. And I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean. Like, there's no point in me trying to sound smarter than I am. Fucking, is this them? No. It's not them. Where'd he go? But yeah, it's really, really good. You motherfucker, you're over here now? Okay, now you're following. But yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my ship, dude. It's like jagging. I've been playing a lot of it, and okay, this is him, right? Please tell me this is him. Wait, let me do this just in case. I want to make sure I'm not harming an innocent civilian on the open seas. Oh yeah, fuck this guy. I'll show you the ship combat. So naval combat. So it's text-based, which a lot of people apparently didn't like the fact that this was text-based when it came out. I think this is fucking genius. All right, and this is why Obsidian is just, they just know their shit. Josh Sawyer, who's the guy who directed this and the first game, he's the same dude who directed Fallout New Vegas, so he's a genius, all right? But here's my strategy, all right? So you have the combat screen, right? You have all these options: full speed ahead, hold position, turn to port, turn to starboard. And this is my ship. This is the distance between my ship and their ship, and that's their ship. And this is important because it shows what angle my ship is facing theirs. If I was to turn to starboard, my ship would turn with it, right? And their ship would stay straight. So it shows you, like, all right, this is what it looks like, and it gives you all the like basically the cues that you really need to grasp what's going on. And even though it's text-based, it's really enjoyable, and I like it. And I kind of think I have it down. So you see this ship, right? You see this, and you're thinking, holy shit, there's no way I can beat this guy, right? It's impossible. It's not happening. It's not going to happen. But hear me out, all right? My ship may be small, but ladies, it's very fast. And this is a big ship, right? But it's slow, okay? And yeah, they have more guns than me. But if you notice, with all these guns, before I say it, I want you guys to see if you can notice something with their weapons. All right? Take a long, hard look and you know, tell me what you think. All right? If you need to pause the video and comment it, you can go ahead, but I'll tell you. All right, so it's the range. The ideal range for all these weapons at the closest range for these cannons, and it's not even all their cannons. It's only a few of them. And it's mostly the ones on this one side, is 150 meters. So their ship is slow, and ideally, they don't want an opponent's ship, right, to be closer than 150, because at that point, yeah, you could still hit, right, with your cannons, but the accuracy just goes down the drain, dude. It gets really bad. So if I get within 150 meters, the accuracy with just these guns alone on this one side of their ship goes down tremendously. And don't even get me started on these guns right here, dude. 300, 350. This is good long range. But that's not a problem for me. That's a problem for a big ship that's slow. And look at what I got on mine, baby. Look at my range. 0 meters. 0 meters to 400. Look at this. 0 to 250. This one's a little bit different. This is a flamethrower, motherfucker. This shit sets shit on fire. Full arson, dude, on the open seas. 0 to 75. All I have to do is be within 400 meters, really, which I already am. But my strategy is I get closer, and I'll show you. Just watch me get fucked, dude. It's like I've been talking all this shit. All right, so first thing I'm going to do, since I get, it shows me for the turn, full speed ahead, baby. And 78 meters. All right, 314. And when you go full speed ahead, you get a 20% advantage to not getting hit. So it makes me harder to hit because my ship's going so fast. Let's see what they do. Distance closed. What are they doing? They're turning. So you see this? They turned to starboard because they're going to use these guns. They're going to use these guns to fire at me. But it doesn't matter. Because even if they hit me, they're not going to do enough damage. And they might not even hit me at all because I'm doing full speed ahead, so I'm going really fast. So let's keep that up. If I can get within 150 meters, ideally less than 75, it's fucking up. All right, ship comes about possible haste. Okay, so they're like, all right, we're not going to shoot at this dude yet. Oh, yeah. And here's another thing. I forgot to mention this. Since their ship is so big, it takes additional turns for them to turn their ship. So that's what this was right here. It took 2 turns for them to turn starboard. With me, because my ship's so small, 1 turn, baby. For me, I'm fast as fuck, and I can drift and shit, dude, on the water. Hell yeah, baby. So let me show you. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Let's see what they do. I bet it's hold position. That's what they're going to do. Hold position. I knew it. So they turned. Their guns are facing me, and now they're holding position, so it gives them an accuracy buff to their next move. So if their next move is to shoot at me, they're going to have a plus 20 accuracy. So it's kind of going to negate the fact that I'm going full speed ahead. It's going to kind of even it out. But that's why, hopefully I do not. All right, so they're probably going to fire. Nope, they didn't. Maybe it takes more turns for them because it's a bigger ship. I didn't think about that, but that's probably what's happening. All right, so we're going to keep going. 130, dog. And just right off the bat, dude, before anybody has fired a single shot, I'm already out of their range because I'm so close. And I'm moving so fast. This hold position, it's not really going to help them out at all. They're going to fire. Watch this. Nope, they didn't. All right. They don't know what the... I guess it's because I'm going so fast. They're, like, worried. And if I wanted to, I could keep doing this until I ram into them. And that you can, like, ram your ship into their ship and then board them, which is pretty cool. All right, distance closed. They have to do something. All right, no. All right, so they're just playing it by ear. All right, and now I'm going to do a half cell. Half cell gets me within that 75 range, and I'll show you why. Distance closed. Okay. All right, let's go, baby. Let's do this. And it's my turn. All right, round 3. They're giving it to me because I'm just too good. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to do a drift. We're going to Tokyo drift this motherfucker, okay? Turn to starboard, all right? Boom. 1 turn. Now, no 2-turn bullshit, bro. 1 turn, bro. And smooth turn, baby. We're already there. And this is the side that's facing them. Let's see what they do. They're going to fire. They're going to fire. Let's see what happens. Now, they have a lot of guns, so they might hit me, actually. Oh, my God. 4 guns, bro, and you miss each fucking shot, dude. What a dork. But, yeah. See? They have more guns. They have more people. They have a bigger ship. They have all this stuff. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm out of their range. I'm too close. And here's what I'm going to do. Hold position. That's gonna slow me down. It's going to give me that accuracy bonus. See what they do. Turn to port. All right, so here's what they're doing. So it's going to take them 2 turns to do this. So this is actually really good for us. Kind of. So they're going to try and fire at me with these cannons because these ones are ready to go. It takes 5 turns for them to reload. 3 turns for these 2, and then 5 turns for these 2 for them to reload those cannons. And so they're going to turn to try and shoot me again. But here's what I'm going to do. Fire port cannons. 90% accuracy, and also because they're positioned like this, that is actually hurting the accuracy. If they were still like starboard, right, or if they were port fully, like fully turned, I would have like 100% accuracy, guaranteed. But I don't because they're kind of straight. So fire port cannons, and I'm gonna do a chain shot. Oh, actually, let's do this. Grape shot targets an enemy ship's overdeck crew and has a low chance of dealing cell damage. I fucking love this. You'll see why. Fire. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. 2 hits. 2 hits right off the gate, dude. Raking hit. 2 damage to below deck crew. I wasn't even supposed to hit them, but I did. And raking hit, dude. 9 damage to hull. Boom, baby. And so now they're still turning. So they're going to go ahead and turn. And they still have a chance to reload. My ship is faster. I get to go first. And now here's what we're going to go ahead and do. Prepare to jibe, bro. This is called jibing. It's where I just fucking turn the entire ship. And since my ship is so small, I can do it in 1 turn. Doesn't take me 2 turns. It'd probably take this ship 2-3 turns to do a job. All right. Oh, he's moving. He's gonna ram me. Fuck. Okay, maybe he's gonna ram me. Fuck it, I don't care. So fire starboard cannons. And now it's... Oh, wait. No, I got to hold position. Hold position. Let's see what they do. All right, he's ramming me. Fuck it. I was going to show you the flamethrower, but I guess this guy's too big of a bitch for me to set his people on fire. Little pussy. Okay, yeah, he fucking framed. He just fucking went straight for that shit. All right, so now it's... Now, dude, the gloves are off, baby. It's tussling time. Let me show you this. baby. Aw, baby, let's go. You see them talking all this shit, bro? Bro, I'm gonna fucking wreck their ass. And I'm still injured, dude. My fucking main character is like half dead. I'm still gonna kick their ass, bro. Watch this. Alright, so I'm activating Frenzy. And I'm sure there's some motherfucker out there who's gonna be watching this who's like an expert at this game. And they're gonna be like, oh, he's fucking up the character. He's doing it bad. He did a bad character. Alright, so who's the first? Give me a second. Okay, so these guys. I feel like the monk. Oh, honestly, I can summon an ally. Go ahead and let me do this. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna do the protective shield. Hell yeah. And for a deer, mule kick. Go ahead, mule kick. The monk. Dude, this guy. Fuck this guy, bro. And his cape. Fuck him. Alright, and he's doing ice cold. He's doing like chilly fog or whatever it's called. And I usually, what I do is I sick all my people on one character. Now, I'm not on the hardest difficulty because the hardest difficulty in this game is like insane. I'm on the normal difficulty, so I'm not like a pro, but watch this. Okay, what's happening? See, I already lost track. Okay. And I fucking can't. He already used it. Okay. That's cool. What was I doing? Fuck it.
This is futile.
Yes! You see that, dude? You see that? I just fucked him, dude. Just like that. And look how much focus I got for that. I could use this one thing called horror. I think that affects my companions. In fact, I'm going to use that, dude, on all these enemies. Ready? Boom, baby. Frightened, sicken. It's giving them all these debuffs. And I still have focus. I'm going to fucking end this dude's existence. Oh, never mind. What's the name? Already did it. Alright, bro. Go off. Go off. Alright, kick his ass. Come on. Boom, baby. Right there. You see how this is cool? And this is in slow motion, dude. This isn't even the full thing. Bro, we are wrecking their shit. Look at this. Boom.
Not so hard.
Why you gotta say that? And it's crazy because it's not just your companions that are with you. It's also all your ship companions and your crewmates. So I have all these other people on here, and I gave them, like, they're leveled up. I gave them really good weapons, really good armor. So when I get into ship battles, dude, and if it comes to boarding, I always win because my crewmates just have better shit than their shit, you know? And we just deal more damage. Just like that. Just like that, bro. And my crew, we gained 10 morale. And if you're really low on morale, like if it's really low, insanely low, you can do this where you share coins with your crew. And so it'll split like whatever money you made between them. And it boosts their morale like insanely. Like I think it's like plus 40. But I don't have to do that because they're already at 100. So I'm going to take all the shit. And they're not going to be mad at all because they love me. Alright, hell yeah, dog. Take all and continue. And, yeah, that was the combat. So that was the ship combat. That was the boarding combat. So you guys have kind of seen all of it. Except for, like, the... What is it? I guess the prompts that happen when you're traveling. But if you really want to see that, you can look those up. Like, they're not... I don't have to show you those. Because they're random, you know, so... But what's cool with the combat as well, which is something I fucking... have no idea how to master it all, is AI behavior. You can program every single character, including your own, but all your companions. You can program their AI behavior in combat. So you can literally choose if they're aggressive, if they're cautious. You can select which actions they take, after that action. You can set up like conditionals. So like, let's say you have a priestess, and let's say when your main character goes below 25% health, you can have your priest or your healer or whatever, you could have a condition set for them to where as soon as allies' health under 25%, they automatically heal you. That's like their main objective, is to heal you, buff you, and just be full support. And you can have so many different conditions and behavior tree sets to where you can really just set it up to where the game kind of just plays itself. Like, you don't have to make any of the decisions. I have no idea really how to use any of this yet, even though I'm 40 hours in. That just goes to show how much depth this game has with all the things that I've talked about and all the things I've showed you. It has AI behavior, so you can really, set this game up. And I'm sure when you play on the really hard difficulties, you need to be really good at this, because the hard difficulties are where if a companion dies, they die forever. Like, you can't revive them. Or if your squad gets wiped out, your game gets deleted because there's only one save file and your whole party can't die. Like, someone has to keep going. And so, yeah, like, using this is probably really necessary for those difficulties. But for the one I'm in, since I'm just kind of playing this when I'm just chilling and just relaxing, really, I don't really use this. I like the way I play it. I like the fact that I pause it and I unpause it and I have it on slow. Like, I'm probably fucking up a lot of shit, but honestly, like, I don't care. Like, I still enjoy it. And yeah, man, this is a great game. You can go to like little islands and pick up like resources. Like, look at this. You're gonna pick up some, what was that, fresh fruit, dude? Fresh fruit is really good. It boosts morale like crazy for the food, because certain food is gonna lower their morale because it's like hardtack. This is like survival shit, right? Nobody wants to eat this shit, right? It's bad. Nobody just wants to drink water, dude. They're pirates. They want ale. They want mead. They want beer. I have so many guns, too. And sails. Oh, grog, dude. They love grog. And this stuff is going to boost their morale, right? Maybe not the ale, but the grog is. And the fresh fruit, dude, hell yeah. And also when you're resting, which is something I should do because my characters are injured, you can rest and give your characters food when you're camping or whatever, and it will remove like effects and shit, and it heals you and all that good stuff. So it's really cool. I really enjoyed this game. I kind of feel like it's underrated, to be honest. I feel like a lot of people don't know about it, and they haven't played it. And that's a shame, because it is a really good game, and the developers really do, care about this stuff, because they've put out 6 years of updates. There's DLCs. There's a ton of free stuff they've added into the game. And there's the 2 different combat modes. There's all the mechanics. The writing is really good. The story is really cool. The setting is really cool. This game, it really does kind of hype me for the next game in their series, which is Avowed. I don't know if you've heard of Avowed. It's basically this world, but first person. So they're going to have a first person RPG set in this world with this magic and muskets and pirates and all this shit. So I'm really looking forward to it. I wasn't that hyped, to be honest, for the game, but after playing this, I'm really hyped now. It's definitely going to be a game that I'm looking forward to playing, because I would get lost in this shit if it was first person. And even if it's kind of in the same, if it's on the same level as like Outer Worlds, which is another game that Obsidian made, I would love that, you know, because I actually really like Outer Worlds. I really do. I feel like a lot of people kind of switched up on that game after it came out. Like, a lot of people were, motherfucker, let me, okay. Thank you. It wasn't popping down. But I feel like a lot of people liked Outer Worlds when it first came out, and then they just shit on it a few years after. Like, they don't like it as much. Which, I understand, like, the complaints they have, but what the hell? Let me do that. Okay. But I really did enjoy the game, mainly because Outer Worlds has really good writing, and it has really good dialogue options. And that's one of the reasons why I like Obsidian, is because their dialogue options are just so good. You know, like, they really do go above and beyond when writing their dialogue, because, and I know this for a fact because Josh Sawyer, who's the guy who directed this game, he directed Fallout New Vegas, and he gave like a GDC like TED Talk a long time ago, and he talked about Fallout New Vegas, and he talked about how they approached like writing and the design of the game, and the way he described the way they write dialogue choices for characters. They basically just think of it as like, all right, this is a sci-fi This is a sci-fi post-apocalyptic game, but it's also in a wasteland, and it's kind of like a western. So someone who's playing this game is probably going to want to roleplay as a cowboy. So they make an effort to write dialogue options that give you that role-playing choice as a cowboy. You know, and they do that a lot. What the fuck is this guy talking about? Okay, nice. They really went above and beyond with that in this game. This game gives you so many different options with dialogue and with choices.
Light gone shepherds us all.
Okay, that guy's just talking. Just talking shit. But I had an option for a quest where I had to like convince this dude to re-sign like there was like this treaty or whatever. It was actually like over here. I had to get him to re-sign this treaty because they had a treaty with like this tribe on this island, and they were kind of just fucking them over, taking their shit. And their treaty was set up to where they were going to eventually like steal their land or something. And so I helped the tribe, and I was like, hey, you guys need to renegotiate because this is kind of bullshit. Like, they don't want to do this anymore. And the dude was like kind of being a bitch. He was like, oh, I can't do anything about it, blah, blah, blah. And long story short, I was like, all right, whatever. Like, I can't convince this dude. I'm not going to fight him because there's all these guards. I'm going to go off and just do something else. So I went off and I did a bunch of side quests, a bunch of bounties, and, you know, raided some ships, you know, killed a bunch of monsters, a lot of cool shit. And then I ended up in a tavern. I think it was this one. And I slept with one of the escorts in the tavern, which I think she was... I'm not going to get into all that, but yeah, you can have sex with with women in the game. And I walked downstairs, and the dude was fucking just drinking downstairs. And I'm here at my full party, so I'm like, dude, that's the guy who was just telling me to fuck off earlier, like the other day when I was doing this quest. He's just here drinking by himself. And so I'm like, all right, we're going to pull up on his ass. So we pulled up on his ass. And he's drunk, and we're like, yo, what's up, motherfucker? Like, how you doing? You having some fun? Like, hey, you don't look that tough without your guards. And I had an option where I cracked my knuckles, and we were basically we were going to beat the shit out of him. And he got scared, and we were able to intimidate him into doing the treaty, and it was just so random because it doesn't tell you he's gonna go drinking there. It doesn't tell you he's gonna end up there, and this was like a while after I had gone and done a bunch of side shit, and just like that, you know, like he was there, and I was able to finish the quest, and I was just like, oh my god, because I've been exploring and doing all this. It was crazy. And the intimidation options are so much fun, man. If you do intimidation, bro, on your character, you're going to have so much fun because the options you get, they're hilarious, dude. And it just goes to show that this game really does give you a lot of role-playing options, and just an amazing game. And the music is so good. Oh, my God. The music is amazing. Such an amazing game. And there's no music playing right now, but trust me. Oh, there it is. It's starting. It's beauty. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. It really is a beautiful game. I think the art is really pretty. Let me show you this one place. But I like the art. I like the animations. I like the character designs. I really do. And even though Avowed kind of looks a little bit more cartoony than this, I'm still hyped for it, you know? Because it's in the same world, and I really get the feeling it's going to be a good game, to be honest. Alright, let's go to the palace. And when you travel, you gotta like... And there's like random things that can happen to you while you're traveling. Like thugs can like corner you, and they can be like, hey, give me your money. You know, you could have like quest interactions. A lot of stuff. And bro, look at this, bro. Look at this. Let me turn off the fast. So now they're walking normally. I feel like the first time I saw this, you know, it was another night kind of like this. I was just by myself, just being lonely, just smoking, you know, doing my own shit, I guess. I was playing this. I was staring at this for a minute, man, because this is pretty, dude. Look at this. This game is very beautiful. And the castle shit. Oh, but we gotta go to the rooftops. Let me show you the rooftop. And this is just one area, man. There's so many. Like the effects. And the effects when you do spells, I don't know if you were paying attention to it, but the effects are cool. I really like the effects. I kind of like them a little bit more than Baldurs Gate, to be honest. Because they're so, like... There's so much variety. But yeah, let me show you this before we get off here. I know that this video has been going on for forever, but I just thought I don't know. Look at this, man. This water shit, bro. Hell yeah. This is the princess, or the queen, my bad, and she's got these tigers. I can't talk to them. I don't know what the fuck that is. It looks like a chipmunk or something. But yeah, it's a good game. But yeah, I've just been playing this, and obviously I'm super into it, you know. And I think you should be too. I think this is a great game, and it's been helping me out a lot, man. It's been a good escape. My boy with the pipe, man, he's smoking. But yeah, man, I love the characters. I love the writing. I love my little bear. I love the design. I love the music. You know, it really makes me hyped for the new game in the series. But yeah, and I just want to say, guys, like, I'm sorry that I don't know what's wrong with me, or like what's going on. I guess I'm just kind of going through one of those phases. Everybody goes through those, you know. It's like normal, and it's kind of just one of those things where it's just like I kind of just have to let go of a lot of stuff, and certain people in my life and certain things And you know, I've been learning a lot this year with just how that I've been trying like so hard to just control everything and just do so much, and it wasn't really going well, you know. So I've just been kind of letting go and just relaxing and just kind of, you know, just going with the flow, just going with the current. Just I'm not fighting anything. I'm not being aggressive in any way. I'm just chilling, you know, and I'm chilling by myself. And this game has been helping me out a lot, so I really do appreciate Obsidian for making it. I appreciate all the people that worked on it. It really is a work of art. It's easily like a 9 out of 10, and I'm only saying a 9 right now because I haven't beaten it yet. It's probably a 10 out of 10, you know. And I really recommend you guys check this out. And if not this one, the first one too, because the first one is pretty good. But I like this one way more, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, so I just wanted to say, like, sorry guys.
So,
oh, here's another cat. Look at this.
Still reek of spoiled grain and burnt stew.
What do we get?
Wouldn't know. Decided to go
Prissy.
places where I could be of more use.
We just got Prissy, dog. Prissy is on the party. Let's put him in. What's he got? Dude. Plus 15 to healing done. Bro, get the fuck out of town.
I didn't realize farmers were in such short supply in the Deerwood.
I know you can get it to where you can equip them with pets too, but I don't know how to do that yet.
You know how to handle a tankard as well.
That's crazy, man. We got Prissy on deck, baby. And yeah, this is a great game. It's a great pirate RPG, and yeah, you know. But thank you guys so much, you know, for supporting the channel and watching the channel, and, you know, all the people in the Discord. It really means a lot, and thank you guys. I mean that. And yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna release this. I just felt like talking, you know. But yeah, if I do, thank you if you watched the whole thing, you know. If you're into CRPGs, you know, check it out, man. I'm serious. You know, buy Deadfire. It is a really good game. I highly recommend it. But in the meantime, guys, I should go to bed because I have to work tomorrow. It's already 2 in the morning. But yeah, if you guys, fuck, what was I saying? Thank you, and I hope you guys have a good day, a good night, you know, and I will see you all in the next video.